Have him do your whole intro.
Yeah, do my intro. Go.
How does it go again? Oh my god, I forgot.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi.
Teach him how to do it. That'll be
Okay, this is how you do my intro. You look at the camera and you go, "Hi, guys. My name is Lacey, Spookulous and Fat Hips, and welcome back to my YouTube channel."
Okay.
Can you do that?
I think so.
But say Anthony, because you're Anthony.
Okay.
You have to say it in unison.
Oh, hi guys. My name is Anthony of Sneaky Cellulite and Insatiable Appetite. Welcome to your channel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that wasn't right. Sorry.
In case you didn't catch that, hi guys, my name is Lacey, Spookulous and Fat Hips, and welcome me and Anthony to my YouTube channel. Woo! The amount of laughing that's already been edited out of this video.
This is gonna be a trip. I hope you're strapped in and ready to go because we are.
We're already rolling, so this is how it can...
Straight to the moon.
I can't stop looking at you in the monitor.
I mean, you're not the only one.
And that brings us to the subject of this video.
So.
My name's Lacey. This is Anthony. You guys should have already have seen Anthony in our best friend swaps makeup routine video.
Yes.
That's actually being filmed second, so...
Oh my gosh, I'm super excited to do this.
Also, many of you also already know Anthony from popping into my live streams and embarrassing me on a bi-weekly basis.
I don't intentionally mean to embarrass you.
But it's fine. So on this channel, we like to talk about, like, drama, but not really drama, more like socially important commentary that needs to happen as a result of, like, fuckery that's happened in makeup. And this is something that I wanted Anthony to come on my channel and do for a while. This is a conversation we wanted to have for a while. But then the whole shit with Lashify happened with Manny MUA. Are you familiar with the Lashify?
From what you told me, it was exactly how you say fuckery.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, basically there's a company called Lashify. They sell a do-it-yourself at-home lash extension kit. Manny MUA, who you guys know is an extremely famous YouTuber, bought the kit and tested on his channel. He didn't give it, like, the best reviews. He also didn't say it was garbage. He just said it wasn't for him, basically. Nice. And the company lost their fucking minds. Like, the very next day, they had posted, like, thanks for the entertainment, Manny, and, like, a meme on their Instagram that was, like, not everyone wants to look like a drag queen.
Why not?
Right. And then, me. And then the owner went on a live Instagram Live and was doing like a demo and had said something like, at the end of the day, you're still just a man. You're still just a dude. No matter how much makeup you wear, you're still just a dude. If you put Lashify Manny MUA in the YouTube search bar, you're going to find a bajillion and one drama channels that are doing this story.
So they should. This is a serious topic that needs to be addressed.
People obviously said it was sexist and transphobic and all of the ist. And I figured it would be, like, even though it happened like 2 weeks ago at this point, I still thought it was like a good segue to bring on this channel and talk about men in makeup, because you are a man that wears makeup.
I am a man that wears makeup. I am man identified and I do wear makeup, yes.
So obviously, like, I could have this conversation, but I don't have a point of view because I am a woman who wears makeup, given I wear excessive makeup and a lot of makeup. But at the end of the day, I can't understand what a man wearing makeup goes through. Also, we've talked about this a lot, but there seems to be, like, a cultural shift where it's, like, all kinds of acceptable.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely say so. I mean, with just the how makeup companies have gone to include men in, like, representation, stuff like that, it's really great that, you know, like, we have that we're able to be like, well, now we have a voice for those who did wear makeup previous to having that representation. It's like, well, now it's nice to see that we're included too, on a broader scale. Because
even what I've noticed, just, like, being a creature of social media and, like, a lover of makeup for a couple years, is that, like, now major makeup Instagram, specifically, I'm a creature of Instagram, fuck Twitter and Facebook, will post male makeup artists. They'll repost them frequently. Whereas when I first started watching YouTube, it was only Manny or Patrick or Jeffrey that would ever get reposted. And even Manny's thing, like, the reason that he says, like, if you don't like me, please don't fucking watch it, his videos stemmed from all the hate that he got.
Oh my gosh.
So now it's like this funny meme and we all, like, do the Manny laugh, but that literally stemmed from a place of, like, homophobia and like
just that sort of, like, you know, you're not allowed, this isn't you, this isn't supposed to be how you look as a male person. And
okay, so I don't want this to be like an interview, but I do have questions.
Yes, I would love to.
For those of you who don't know, me and Anthony have been friends for like 10 years. We went to high school together. We're two halves of a whole brain.
Yeah.
Sometimes only half of one. Two halves of a half of a brain.
Yes.
And you didn't always wear makeup, so...
No, this has actually been really recent. I mean, you definitely introduced me into makeup.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everyone who watches my channel who has bought anything because of my recommendations.
I mean, well, you know, most if not all were good, so I thank you in that. Well, you know, makeup works different on everybody, so certain stuff.
Like, how did you get in makeup? What made you interested?
Well, I was like honest, like I mean, I was out. I'm out, gay man. Like I was always like kind of against makeup and like previously, because I was like, there's that whole internal homophobia where you're like, I don't want to be looked at as too gay or too feminine or stuff like that, and I kind of got over that really quick because I started educating myself on.
I was gonna say moment to brag about my best friend who's like in college for psychology and gender studies and stuff. I'm just like super proud of my brainy best friend.
But it's okay.
Just moment to brag like a proud mother. I'm fully Amy Poehler and Mean Girls with the camera, like yes, to everything you do.
Do you want some snacks? The condom. Oh, God love you. Anyways, back to more serious tone. So yeah, like I got over that really quick, and I was like, well, you know. People look good in makeup, so why don't I want to like look better? So I got into it. You helped me get into it, and at first I didn't go like ham. I was like very toned down. I was like, I don't want to use a lot. I don't want people to notice because of all the stigma against it at the time. So I was like more like reserved with it. As like now when I go out, I'm like, how
extra?
How close can I look like I'm in drag without the wig?
Being in drag.
But
what influenced you to want to, like, what about makeup is like, put it on my face?
Just the freedom of it.
Yeah.
Like, the freeing, like, confidence that you put it on.
Oh,
like,
my gosh.
You look at yourself in the mirror and you're just like...
You're like, shit.
Is that my face?
That's me.
That's me? That's my... That's a mirror. That's not a laptop. That's a mirror. There's no Photoshop with that.
That's a mirror.
No Photoshop with that. That's a mirror. So, yeah, like, that confidence or that freeing, that, like, artistry of, like, being able to do stuff with, like, makeup on your face. It's like your face is a canvas, and I was, like, always...
Yeah.
I always appreciated art in a sense, like, you know, just making pictures and abstract art and stuff like that. So, like, I was like, I'm going to put that on my face.
I know for me, makeup was a huge factor in, like, me gaining self-esteem. Because it wasn't like, oh, I'm putting makeup on so other people can think I look good. It was like, I'm putting makeup on so when I look in the mirror, I think I look good. And I feel like, I don't know about you, but like when I put my makeup on, I'm like, that's what Lacey looks like. This is my full outfit. Like,
and I'm sorry to put you up, but I totally saw that as you got older.
Yeah.
Like, I remember your makeup in high school.
Oh, God. Why does high school makeup get brought up every 5 seconds on this channel?
Because it's great to look back at where you were.
Oh, my God.
And see where you are now. And it's just like, wow, so happy I'm not gonna look like that anymore.
Oh my god, high school was dark.
Yeah, I mean we all have
wish I
moments
had
in high
like
school.
our prom picture. I might just insert our prom picture
Please
like right
don't.
here.
Oh, that is rough. I remember. Anyways, so yeah, and like the whole confidence thing. I get that.
Yeah. So there's obviously a stigma for any gender or you know all of the above for who decide to wear makeup, and I was wondering, as you know, a cisgendered guy as you are, and a gay man, like what kind of like not I don't want to say hate, but like do you feel like it's been hard to?
I mean, sometimes I do feel like in a certain crowd of people, obviously you get this looks. I've had like older adults looking at me.
I mean,
I've
I get
kids,
that too.
Exactly. I mean, yes, because we are very eye-catching.
Oh god. You
but,
can't miss us when we're in public.
It's true. So true. Kids looking at me and stuff like, because they're not, especially around here.
Yeah.
In our area, it's not like frequent that you see a man in makeup.
And you would think because we're so close to like 3 major cities that like
it's still
such a backwards place.
It's a small town.
Yeah.
So it's small
when
town, small minds.
The best thing you can do on a Friday is go to Walmart.
But yeah, like I've gotten looks, and I've even had some people be like, "Why are you wearing that? Like you don't have to wear makeup. Why are you wearing makeup? You're a guy." Because I mean, I obviously have facial hair, so it's like. It's easy to like put 2 and 2 together and be like, yeah, I'm not a woman. I don't identify as a woman. Like I don't have to wear makeup, but that doesn't mean I don't want to or shouldn't want to.
I was thinking of what I should.
Get a little light bulb.
I was thinking of, do I want to go on that? I feel like this is an interview, but I guess it kind of is.
Okay. No, I don't feel
like this is a new perspective that I'm bringing on the channel.
Exactly.
So, like,
and like, yeah, exactly. And I have no problem talking about this kind of stuff.
Because even like, obviously, I do very intense this, and so I experienced the like all kinds of fuckery, especially like academically. I've had people tell me that I don't need to do that. Even, like, early on in my relationship, as I did stare at my boyfriend, he tried to convince me that I didn't need to wear so much makeup, and then I got to a point where I was like, fuck you, I want to wear makeup. Like,
I didn't say that. I said you look good without your makeup.
Okay, fair enough. And then I guess my young mind interpreted that as I shouldn't wear makeup.
You're pretty no matter what happens, so don't make me look like a...
I know, I'm just... My point is, like... There's a pressure for women, obviously. That's why that whole take her swimming on the first date meme was so popular, because the whole idea was like, she's not pretty, it's all makeup, dip her in water.
Yeah. Like, it's like, that's the real her. Or you're gonna love the real her. You've never heard that?
You've never heard that?
Oh my god.
And but then the beauty community clapped back and did like take her swimming on the first date challenges where they did all waterproof makeup and stuff. And you're like, bitch, I got waterproof concealer.
Sorry, but you lose. What were you saying?
I don't know. I don't want to like bring your sexuality into this, but I do want to ask, like,
I mean,
do you think that it's affected dating in like gay culture? Because I feel like you kind of brought it up. There's like this whole stigma to not be too feminine.
Yes, I always, especially around here, and I mean, gay population around here is not that.
We've already been through it.
Not that very high anyway. Yes, we went
back.
through it and stuff. But there's that whole, mask for mask kind of thing, and you're not, if you're like, you're too gay, you're not as desirable in the sense, like, you're too feminine. It's like, well, I'm gay, I want to date a guy, not a girl. And it's like, well, that kind of lies in the whole, gender and sexuality kind of thing. Like, even though I am gay and I identify as a man, I blur those gender lines because I like to put on makeup. Like, and some guys don't like that, and it's disheartening, because like, when you're looking for a potential, relationship, you have to think about that as like, is this person going to want to deal with my femininity in that sense, or is it going to be over the top? And that's it gets kind of it's annoying. I have to say, it has been annoying. Yeah,
I wanted to bring it up only because, like, obviously I know that your gender and sexuality are two distinctive beings, but a lot of people, I guess, don't associate that.
No, a lot of people think that because if you're gay, you have to be this way in your gender, in your expression. Yeah. But like, that's like, I feel like that's getting thrown out the window as we progress as society. which is awesome. Yeah. And I love that.
I think there's a cultural shift, which is like, I'm probably going to link below. Kimberly Clark did a really good video on the differences between gender and sexuality and gender expression. And also Courtney Act, who is an amazing drag queen, also did a video, I think, explaining the differences between gender, sexuality, and gender expression. So I think I'm going to link all those videos down below, because I think they're extremely helpful.
Yes, definitely.
Because obviously, like, we sit here and we're people who literally study these things, so it's very easy for us to be like, who the fuck cares? But, like, to the average person, to the bumblefuck walking down the street, like, no offense, but, like, who's only ever brought up knowing this is masculine, this is feminine.
Exactly.
This is like a crazy conversation. Yeah. To be comprehended.
Oh yeah, like men can't wear eyeliner. Yeah. Men are supposed to throw footballs and stuff like that. Like, well, that's not all men.
Because something that like we understand as like social scientists is like gender isn't constant. Like if you look at gender across the world, oh my God, there's nothing constant. It's always changing. You can look at gender expression in our own culture, and it's changed a lot throughout history. Like look at we keep circling back and forth because like when we grew up, everything was all seen in emo, and guys wore eyeliner. Yeah. And then people had a problem with that. But even before that, think like 80s hair metal. Guys wore big hair and makeup.
Of course.
So it cycles in and out of like what is feminine and masculine, and it's not constant throughout the world. Other cultures have very different expectations of what is masculine and what is feminine.
And you think like those metal, the glam rock stars.
And metal people still wear makeup. That's
exactly. You look at them and you see like someone who's very like rugged and like they're harsh because they're in metal, and yet they have eyeliner on. So it's like that association is like, it's kind of dumb when I walk down. Yeah. It's like when I walk down and I'm not deemed masculine in a sense.
Yeah. What do you think about tying back to the beginning? Lashify being like, at the end of the day, you're still a dude, Manny.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I mean, he is still a guy.
He is a guy. That's
doesn't-
very true.
That's the part, but the whole, like, it was an attack.
Yeah.
It was an attack. It was like, you're still a dude in
No,
makeup.
it doesn't matter how much makeup you wear.
Exactly.
You're still a dude.
So it's like, well, does that even correlate? Like,
yeah.
you're still a guy in makeup. Like, okay, I'm still a guy in makeup, and I rock it. Like, who gives a fuck?
And he makes more money
And he
than
makes
those
more-
bitches ever probably fucking well.
And
Not that I'm the biggest Manny fan, but that really did piss me off.
I have to say,
that
early
really
on,
rubbed me the wrong way.
Yes, but early on, I give major props to Manny, because early on in my...
Oh, yeah. Because, like I said, he
Yeah.
was the only male makeup guru I was subscribed to for a very long time. Like, he was all that existed.
Yeah.
And when it was so progressive.
Yeah.
When we finding him, it was like, oh, look at this dude.
Yeah.
He wears makeup.
Yeah.
And he's not a drag queen.
Yeah, and that's great, because, like, that representation helps, you know, with other people and other makeup influencers
It definitely,
and stuff.
There's a culture shift, I feel like, happening in makeup right now, where people, because I noticed, like I said earlier, companies will repost male makeup artists, and it used to be like you could not do that without the comments being flooded with people being like, this is unacceptable, I'm not going to support your brand anymore. And I've noticed most people, like, people don't, like, though you'll get one every once in a while, but the majority, I feel like, in the land of makeup, I feel like people who consume makeup to the degree that we do, like...
that land of makeup. I would love to live
beautiful
there.
Land. It's called Sephora.
If I could live at a Sephora...
Oh, God.
Ooh.
But yeah, I feel like people, like, don't seem to notice anymore.
No, I can say, like, me, I've been... you know, with wearing makeup more frequently now and being out in public with it, I don't get as many looks. I get a very, very few, even around here, because it's becoming more, like, acceptable.
I see a lot of, I don't want to, like, assume, but I'm assuming just male-identifying people at our school wear makeup. I've been at our specific university for, like, 5 years, and I have noticed, definitely, I feel like even a shift.
Yeah?
Personally.
Okay. That's great. That's honestly really great to see that and, like, hear about that, because... I'm glad I'm not by myself. I'm not alone. This is a squeaky chair, I'm sorry.
Yeah, all of my chairs are squeaky. So, I've just learned to not move my ass. So, if they're, like, by any chance, like non-traditionally female people come across this video, and they're like, well, I want to wear makeup, but I don't know how it's going to be taken. Like, what advice would you give as a man who's comfortable in makeup?
I would say start at your comfort level. Definitely. And if once you feel like more confident in what you're wearing and what you're like, how your techniques are, like, because I have to say I started off and I was
You've come a long way.
I've come a long way. So start off with your confident level. Start off like with enough that you, like I said, feel confident wearing. If you don't want to go with bold, if you're not a bold look kind of person, don't jump into it real quick, because you need to feel that on the inside. I know I'm gonna sound cheesy.
No, go, because it's real life.
You have to feel that on the inside to show it on the outside, essentially. Like, you can't put on makeup and be like, I'm more confident now. You have to feel confident in that. So I feel like that's where I progress personally, and I feel like that's the advice I can give.
What about any advice if, like, you feel like you're worried you're not going to be accepted by the people around you?
Well, first and foremost, fuck them. Because, I mean, if you...
Yeah!
I mean, if you don't have people in your life that are going to support you, then they don't deserve to be in your life.
Yeah.
So that's what I say about that. But if you don't have the opportunity to just be like, fuck people, I would say learn to know that they're not at the same place as you in, like, education or mindset or stuff like that. They don't have the same perspective of you. And you kind of have to, like, still be you, but still understand that they're still not going to look at you as, you know...
I mean, at the end of the day...
I couldn't think of the word, I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, you're the one living in your own body.
Exactly.
You're the one living your own life.
Exactly.
And, like, to me, that's the biggest deal. I know it's hard to tune out the people's, like, everyone's voice, especially people who care, like, you care for. It's easier to kind of tune out strangers than it is, like, your family, your loved ones. But you're the one that has to look in the mirror at the end of the day. Like, you're the one that has to feel comfortable walking around being you every day.
And once you get to that point, then you're kind of unstoppable.
Oh my god, you're fully unstoppable. Once you've reached that level, then you become like us.
I have mastered that resting bitch face with, like, a full face, and I'm like, I feel amazing. I feel beautiful, and I feel, like, unstoppable. So,
yeah.
I had fun. This was fun. Oh my god.
Thank you so much for coming on my channel and talking, because it's fun when I just rant at the camera, but having another person here mellows it out a little.
Yeah,
and I feel like, obviously, we promote that makeup belongs to everybody on this channel, And if I see any fucking hate in the comments, I will shut that shit down. You've been warned.
Oh, she will.
But I think I have a pretty cool audience, so I feel like this is going to be a fun video to put up. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. I don't want to say, like, what do you think about this? Because I'm not, I mean, like, obviously tell me, but don't be a dick. But, but, like, what are some obstacles you feel like you've been through in your makeup journey? I feel like that's a good open-ended question to leave out in the comments.
I feel like a lot of people could have come across.
Oh, yeah, because there's... But gender is like one thing. We could talk about all of the...
I do love talking about gender.
I know, we do love talking about gender. But I feel like all kinds of people from all different walks of life have their own kind of personal makeup stories and problems that they have to deal with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to open it up there. Maybe we can have some good conversations.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Anthony, thank you so much for being on my channel.
You're very welcome.
If you haven't already, watch us do each other's makeup routines. Because that's going to be a hoot. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want Anthony back on my channel again.
I would love to.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. You know how to do my bye?
Oh, wait.
I do the same thing. Bye, guys.